Aloha and welcome back everyone to another weekly update of vacation rentals here on Oahu. And wow, really busy week here. 23 new listings and 12 sold properties. And for new listings, a couple that I think are pretty attractive opportunities. And before I start carrying these units, just want to point out that for all these buildings except for Trump, Ritz-Carlton, well, Trump, which is Kalahi, and Ritz-Carlton, you'll find Airbnb links in the description of this video of quality units in all these other buildings where you can get an idea of nightly rates and also check kind of occupancy rates as well if you have any interest in doing so. And also regarding Moana, Kalahi, and Ritz-Carlton, since those buildings really don't make compelling investment opportunities for most investors, I'm just going to go over those very quickly. And so first we have this unit over at Moana Hotel on the 6th floor, studio, 297 square feet, price at $165, city views. Just disclosure, I did tour this for a client last week. Also obviously has a 2-bed configuration, and I think if you can get this in the 155 and then like one mid-50 range, it'd be a pretty decent opportunity. Another one, Moana Hotel on the 18th floor, another studio, 297 square feet, just priced under $200,000. Also 2-bed configuration. Aloha Surf studio on the 2nd floor, quite small though, 175 square feet, priced at $307,000. City views, here's your monthly fees, what it covers. And you really tight quarters pretty much. Original hotel furnishings, obviously you have to renovate if you want to maximize earning potential, but it's really just a basic hotel room, and I think it's priced a little high just based on the square footage. Another very similar unit over at Aloha Surf on the 2nd floor, 183 square feet, same price, again really small unit. But if you're an entry-level investor and looking for your first property in Hawaii, you might be a get started there, but personally I'd recommend either saving your money to eventually buy a more quality unit or look elsewhere. Trump Tower, which is now Kalahi, I don't know why they've not updated this name yet. This is a studio on the 15th floor, 355 square feet, price at $349. Monthly fees here, here's your views. And again, if you have any questions about this unit or the building itself, just contact me directly. Island Colony, this is a pretty nice studio on the 31st floor, 313 square feet, priced at $365. It's got this canal, ocean, city views, and here's your fees down here. Needs to be updated a little bit. I'd refurnish it. Has a popcorn ceiling. But you'll have some nice views from this floor. So there's your ocean views here. Aloha. But priced pretty well, in my opinion. Bamboo. This is a studio on the 8th floor. 273 square feet. Listed at $418,000. This last sold in March of 2024 for $420,000. Here's your views here, monthly fees. As I mentioned before, I really like this building. And this is a pretty good floor to own a unit on, 8th floor. But there was a little street noise at times, but not too bad. Unit has been updated. I'm not overly thrilled with the furnishings. If I had a client buying it, I would definitely recommend refurnishing. But it does look nice and clean. Palms at Waikiki, studio on the 6th floor. Pretty spacious floor plan for Palms at Waikiki, 359 square feet. Seems like it might be priced a little high at $439, but parking, which is very rare that this unit comes with parking, that definitely adds a lot of value. Here's your views here, monthly fees, what it covers. And this area of Waikiki, really difficult to find parking again, so that stall adds a ton of value. Hotel furnishings, you can upgrade these, or you can customize these units if you desire, which I would recommend. Not the best quality photos. And I mentioned this in the past. If you're selling a property, regardless of the price point, I would recommend that you are insistent with your listing agent to have them take professional pictures. I just think it's of utmost importance. It portrays your property in the best possible light. That being said, here's a 1-bed, 1-bath over at Bamboo on the 11th floor. 463 square feet, priced at $460. Here's your fees here. I'm a fan of this unit, and I like the price as well. Great pictures here. These 1-bedrooms don't come on the market too frequently. And it's hotel furnishings. You spend a little money to refurnish, you can do quite well. But I do like that price point. Going back to Palms at Waikiki, another studio on the 6th floor, 309 square feet, $485,000. But look at that, 2 parking stalls. You could use one for your unit and probably rent one out for probably around $200 a month, give or take a little bit. This unit is also hotel furnishing, so I'm not going to show you a ton of the photos because it's kind of redundant. Only thing I don't like is that you have this post here, so it really limits your enjoyment of the lanai and your views. Ilikai Marina, this is a really nice studio on the 13th floor. Spacious for Waikiki standards for studios, 427 square feet, priced at $489. Monthly fees are $773 a month. This is over on the Ewa side of Waikiki, 2 buildings down from Ilikai Apartments, but really nice and clean. I mean, I really like the look of it. I think this will probably go into escrow rather quickly. Yeah, very nice. Bamboo, another 1-bedroom on the 12th floor, 437 square feet, priced at $539. Very similar look to this other 1-bedroom we looked at a moment ago. So I won't show you all the pictures here. But well maintained, nice and clean. There you go. Moving on to Marine Surf on the 8th floor. This is a nice studio, 392 square feet, priced at $555,000. This had been listed at $525,000. They increased it $30,000 as of yesterday. So they must be getting a lot of interest to do that. But very clean, no popcorn ceiling. I was thinking $525,000 was a deal just based on comps. Like the colors they're using in here. And $555,000 to me is still not unreasonable. I mean, very nice, clean unit. It looks like they painted the lanai. I like it. Ilikai, this is another unit I like. On the 18th floor, 1-bed, 1-bath, 500 square feet, priced at $589. This is, to me, is a very attractive price point over Ilikai. Here's your monthly fees here, what it covers. I have a client who owns on the 19th floor. Very similar stack, and she now has, we manage the unit for her. I think she has 23 5-star reviews now, and we just got the top 1% of all Airbnb, her units ranks in the top 1%. And prior to us taking management, she had it listed with another local management company. It had a 4.63 rating. I'll show you right here. Really quite low nightly rate. And then this is how we're doing right now. So that, as you can imagine, she's just thrilled with our services. So if you are looking for management services here on Oahu or even anywhere statewide, we're looking to expand. We don't manage in all vacation rental buildings. We do have a criteria or a threshold that units have to meet, but we are taking on new clients, and we do offer a 5-star guarantee because we are really confident in the service we're providing owners and guests. But this is a great unit here. If I had a client currently looking at Ilikai, I would definitely recommend this one. Another one, Ilikai. This is on the 10th floor. Also not badly priced. One bed, one bath, 590,000. On this floor, though, you're closer to the road, so you will get some street noise at times, or more street noise. But not bad looking at all. Not too keen on the black shutters. I prefer warmer colors, but that might work for some people. But nice kitchen area. They obviously upgrade the kitchen. Not a bad price. Island Colony on the 32nd floor. Nice looking one bed, one bath, 570 square feet, price at $598. Here's your fees down here. I really like these one bedrooms at Island Colony, especially these ocean facing units. As I mentioned before, I'm not keen on carpet in Hawaii, just due to the moisture and especially vacation rentals. This color, you can see it's already showing some wear and tear, but with travelers, they bring in sand, they go hiking, don't take off their shoes. I would definitely just put tile, vinyl flooring, plank flooring, just something other than carpet that can handle wear and tear a little better. But with not much work, I think this unit could rate really well. And these pictures don't do justice about how good the ocean views are when you're in the unit. So I would definitely, new carpet, I would upgrade the kitchen too, and new furnishings as well. But that's definitely priced reasonably within the comps. Next, we have a one bed, one bath at Waikiki Banyan. This is on the 9th floor, priced at $675. So Waikiki Banyan has four floor plans. This is the smallest floor plan at 533. Just disclosing that this listing agent is a colleague, friend of mine. And monthly fees here. Keep in mind that part of this is a special assessment that just runs through, supposedly through 2025. Definitely needs to be upgraded. And incredibly, there are now 30 listings on the market at Banyan. So here's your pool deck. You got 2 hot tubs here. Being on this floor, you are going to be dealing with some, obviously, noise from the pool deck. Just keep that in mind. But back to inventory, 30 listings currently on the market. So if you're a buyer, definitely an opportunity to negotiate. And it's just so incredible because once things opened up after COVID, this building was one of the hottest buildings in Waikiki for investors. And it stayed really hot until probably late summer of last year. It started to cool down, and I mean, it's amazing how quickly things have changed. Sellers are still asking premiums on some of the units that don't seem realistic at this point. But again, if you're especially if you're a cash buyer, you might have an opportunity to pick something up at a pretty good price. Ilikai on the 6th floor, so one bed, one bath. I like this stack, $725,000. This also, you're going to be dealing with some noise from the pool deck, courtyard area, and needs to be updated in some ways. Still have the old tile flooring, some of the hotel furnishings, but I love this stack, and I think this is a pretty good price here. You have Magic Island right here. You're going to get some really beautiful sunsets. Quite nice. Another one, Ilikai on the 17th floor. One bed, one bath, $760,000. A handful of these first photos are just exterior common area. I'm going to kind of go through them quickly. This unit does need to be updated. Has mostly city views where you're looking primarily at the Hilton Hawaiian, but you do have some ocean views here and the lagoon. Okay, Waikiki Banyan. This is a kind of an interesting opportunity. A corner unit. So the largest floor plan, 594 square feet on the 35th floor. 800,000. Needs to be remodeled, but got some pretty great views here. And you got this galley kitchen, which this is the only kind of floor plan that has this sort of kitchen in the building. diamond head views from the windows here in the kitchen. Then you're also gonna have some diamond head views from the bedroom and ocean views from the bedroom. But this is a nice high floor. So behind this curtain, you're gonna see some ocean diamond head views. But again, these would be full remodeled, which at 800,000, I mean, the numbers kind of work. So of the 30 listings currently on the market, I wouldn't be surprised if this one pretty quicker than the others or some of the other ones. And we just took over management of a unit in Banyan that'll be launching about the next week and a half. We're currently in the process of just remodeling it. Waikiki Shore, here's a studio, 3rd floor, 350 square feet, priced at $920. Waikiki Shore is the only vacation rental building in Waikiki that's located right on the ocean, right here. Just walk right out to your beach. Keep in mind though, is that just down below this lanai, you have a pathway that leads from the beach to the street, and it's heavily used. So you're gonna hear a lot of people walking to and from, just below here. Then you got the park here. With the doors closed, AC on, I mean, you probably won't hear much at all. But if you're on your lanai, if you might enjoy people watching, might work out well. I like this kitchenette though. This is tastefully done. It's a nice looking unit. To me, it seemed to be priced a little high, but you never know. Hawaiian Monarch penthouse, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,151 square feet, priced at $979. Here's your monthly fees here. These penthouses have some amazing views. So this building's set back from the ocean quite a bit, but it has some pretty amazing views here. Again, quality of pictures. If you had professional photos here with the proper lighting, this unit would pop way better. I mean, not even sharp images, so I just don't understand it sometimes. And this building, older building, needs some work, some common area, deferred common area maintenance. So I'm always a little hesitant when I have clients who want to own this building because I think the dues are going to go up sooner than later. And at this price point, I think there's other opportunities that I'd recommend in this unit. And last new listing over at Kalahi, just a 1-bed, 1.5 bath, about 1,000 square feet on the 24th floor, price for $1.4. Your views here. These are beautiful units. So if you have any questions, just contact me directly. Now moving on to sold, Moana, 11th floor, 16 days on the market, $160,000. Pretty quick transaction for that building. Kalahi, 12th floor, quite the pickup, $310,000 for a spacious studio, 1 day on the market. Another one, Kalahi on the 17th floor, another quick transaction, 10 days on the market for $328,000. Palms at Waikiki on the 11th floor, 64 days on the market, price at $340,000. So you can kind of gauge how much value people add to the parking stalls. Aloha Surf on the 10th floor, $360,000 above list price, $369,000. Kalahi on the 12th floor, long time on the market, 301 days, price at sold for $370,000. Island Colony on the 15th floor, studio, 29 days on the market, sold above list price. This is a really beautiful unit. It's a nice price in my opinion for that unit. Ritz-Carlton studio, 203 days on the market, sold for $535,000. Waikiki Sunset, 16th floor, 1-bed, 1-bath with parking, 4 days on the market, above list price. So you can see certain units are still selling pretty quickly and some above list price. Another 1-bed and 1-bath at Waikiki Sunset, and I was very curious to see what this is going to sell for. 15 days on the market, sold for $850,000. And the reason I was really curious is that I have a client who owns on the 27th floor. I would argue that it's probably a better looking unit than this one, and he bought that last year, a little low below this price point. So I was curious to see if someone's going to pay in the upper eights for this, but that's still for Waikiki Sunset, congratulations to the seller because that's a great price. Ritz-Carlton, 1-bed, 1-bath, 175 days on the market, sold for list price. And the last sold property, penthouse at Ritz-Carlton, 175 days on the market, but boom, 8.4 million for a penthouse condo, 3-bed, 4.5 bath. Pretty remarkable. But congrats to both the seller and the buyer on that one. And that's a wrap for this week. As always, thank you for watching. Any questions at all, contact me anytime, and I'll be back next week. Aloha.